They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Welcome, everyone, to Hard Rock Stadium, home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see, the Titans taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Canes will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Titans offense is on the field for the first time today. And David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. A deep tradition of backers who make plays and get after quarterbacks. Ray Lewis could do it all back in the day, just like this guy is.
And they look the same, don't they? They look the part, just big, physical, huge guys, but the speed element always there, always in the backfield, making plays.
Back to pass, it's Beebe. Good timing on the quick out. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. The Titans need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Let's see what he can do with it. He couldn't find much running room there, didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top, some zone, to try and get him as many doubles as they can. But you can't double cover all game long. This guy's going to be on an island from time to time, and you know that's when the quarterback's going to go after.
I was about to say, dude, I'm not giving you that opportunity. I'm not putting him on an island. I'm going to use zone coverages. I'm going to try to hide him as much as I can. You see this all the time. You know you're a deficiency. How do you mask it? How do you hide it? If he goes one-on-one on an island, that's a bad job calling defense.
They'll run the screen. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Off the RPO, complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Hurricanes are on the move. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bauman. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Touchdown, Canes! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And the extra after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Quick release by the QB. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. How about that? Making a play and setting up your offense inside the 40 at the 39.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job by the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looking for space. It's Fletcher. Got enough for the first. Ripping through the defense. They finally get him stopped. This veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. And the Hurricanes come to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Zings it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Fletcher. Lowers those pads. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Wants to go up top. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Miami. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Creates a little space.
Defense is all about creating negative plays. And he does a really good job at the quarterback spot of not taking sacks. That's a great job. He wants to throw the football. The clock goes off. He takes off and gets a positive gain.
And he's down at the 41. That's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Looking downfield, it's Beebe. Got it set up on the outside. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. And the Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Smallwood. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Titans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Look out, he's got room. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
How about these defensive ends nowadays? No matter what scheme they're in, they're so strong, but so quick, so they can beat you with speed, or they can go through you. Either way, it's a tough spot for that offensive tackle to be in, and you saw that right defensive end come off the end and make the sack.
The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And how about the inside linebacker flying through there? You see those guys come up, and you see how fast they can come up and fit the run. But how about blitzing the quarterback, getting to the quarterback, getting the big sack?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
Well, after having 3 sacks in their last game, this offense knew they had to ID where this guy was going to line up every play, and they had to have an answer for him. Didn't have one there. He is so strong. He's so fast, and he just knows how to get home to the quarterback. He's got a sixth sense.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Quick strike complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking for room, it's Fletcher. He breaks a tackle. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. And the Canes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Pucks it out of the air. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Fletcher. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Hand off from the shotgun. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Canes are moving quickly down the field. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Fletcher. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete downfield. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Canes started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Marshall is ahead right now in Huntington, but that's not exactly Randy Moss out there controlling this game. Things are a long way from being over.
Direct snap.
They're up by 7 over the Stallions. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You got to be impressed with this defense early in this game, guys. They've got a big lead because they are getting after the quarterback. They've already generated multiple sacks. They thought coming into this game they could take advantage of this offensive line, and that game plan is working to perfection.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Titans will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll call for the fair catch here. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Looking to throw, it's back. Using the quick game. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man, it's Daniels. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Complete to the right. They bring him down, but he's got a 1st and goal from the 10. The Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Nice throw, nice catch, and I think we're going to see and hear a lot of that guy to that guy. A touchdown catch in game 1, now a touchdown catch in game 2. They're going to continue to find that playmaker throughout this season.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 28-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. To the air, it's Beebe.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From his end zone, he'll go up top. And now the ball. The offense back on top of it. That's going to be a safety, but trust me, that could have been much, much worse. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Drive with a pass. Finds his tight end. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Makes the grab down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. To the air on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And this has not been a good start for this offense. Like, this whole team, actually. They're already found themselves in a big hole. They're already trailing. They're going to need to throw the football, and you're going to have to protect your guy. This protection has to be better so he can make more plays.
The Titans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to throw. It's Beebe. Under fire. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. The Titans will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll haul it in right around the logo. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Makes one man miss. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. They're going to ride this running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Fletcher. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Canes have it with a 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the air, it's back. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tacked on the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll bring it out. Rolling the dice. 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give on the inside. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Titans will punt it away on 4th down. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. The RPO, it's complete. Crosses the 30, he's got away. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, this defense is being challenged, in the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter. And already, this quarterback has over 200.
Wide open spaces. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Might as well give it to him again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He's got it on the run. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Hurricane. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the credit of them so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some feel good. And the other side, well, they're just taking it right to the face.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Illinois took care of business today. They left little doubt about how this one was going to go almost from the start. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll step out of bounds at the 23-yard line after a productive play for this offense. And the Titans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Beebe. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Here's the heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Titans decide to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Makes the grab close to the logo. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That's caught. It's Fletcher.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They'll move the wide receiver. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, you can see why this team thinks this kid has a real bright future. It's amazing. He's only a true freshman. He's not built like one, though, and you saw it on that last play. Trust me, that is the first of many sacks in this kid's collegiate career.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
The Canes send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Quickly complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Titans can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Titans will line up to punt it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Wants to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Daniels. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. Second down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Pulls it in, it's Johnson. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Hey, the defense knew coming into this one this guy was going to be a factor, but they have done nothing to stop him. They don't have any answers. This guy already has over 100 yards receiving, and we're not even done the half.
Got it in the middle, it's Bauman. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Back to pass, it's Beck. Might be looking to run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cade. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. That's caught. It's Smallwood. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. They're going to run it. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Looking to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
Man, I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. And you got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Titans line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Looking downfield, it's back. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. And the Canes can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the ground game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Grab near the marker, it's Daniels. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle is made after the catch, but it'll set up first and goal from the 7. The Hurricanes are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out to the 20. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
Catch inside the 25. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Pulls it and fires to the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Touchdown, Hurricane! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Texas Tech was all gas and no brakes in one of the more convincing wins we'll see this week. The type of performance Graham Harrell and Michael Crabtree used to deliver in that memorable 11-win season of 2008.
Firing to the right, complete.
All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Titans will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. With the catch, it's Daniels. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Out of the shotgun on third down. Makes the grab. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Coral Gables, sign me up for another half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player.
Bringing it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Beck. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it first and 10 at the 31. Wants to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. Sweet cut there. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. They'll go to the ground. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Fletcher. And the Hurricanes get enough for the first down. 6th play of the drive coming up. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. No, he got loose. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
The offense really struggled in the first half of this game, so it was important coming out of halftime. They were able to generate some momentum and get some rhythm offensively, and right now they look like they have it on this drive. Great news to see the quarterback make that last throw there to pick up the first down. They need him to play great in the second half.
Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Going to swing it on second down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. They'll throw it from the red zone. They're working that left side. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Got it back on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Loving what I'm seeing from this offense this week. Talking to them, they felt like last week's win was a lot closer than what it should have been. They didn't play to their full potential, but they did that here in this game. When they're hitting on all cylinders, they are scared.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead and they're trying to hold on to it. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the shotgun, the inside give. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 4 wide out set, 3 of them to the left on 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Quick slant complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Titans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. He hurls one deep down the left side. Throws into double coverage, and it's picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Beck. Got his man quickly. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Canes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Gets it out fast. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Looking downfield on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Wants to throw again. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Canes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. They went 54 yards on that last touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard side is 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Got 3 on 1st down and 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Keith. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And that's a first down.
Tight end now in motion. They'll run it from the gun. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Scanning the field, it's Bailey. Got his man. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Titans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Leaves it with the back. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They kick it away on 4th down. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Lofton. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Quickly out to the tight end. Turning on the Jets. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Canes have this offense rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Fletcher.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Gets it out quickly. Lots of running room. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that will probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10. Run in the red zone, it's Fletcher. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Looking to pass, it's Beck. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the move kind.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got a man. It's Haynes. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2, taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright, got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Here comes the heat. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
It's always so hard for offensive coordinators to adjust their game plan. When you lose your starting quarterback, now you got your backup, and a lot of times there's so much cautiousness, and you just don't want to run them that much, or you don't feel comfortable with the whole playbook, and you can see it there, and you can see the cautiousness, the hesitation led to a sack.
The Titans will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need it.
There he goes.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Got it in the middle, it's Daniels. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Finds the tight end. Guided out of bounds, they'll mark him down at the 14. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Trying play action. Intercepted deep in his own end. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. First play of the drive comes from the 41.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage. And did you see how everybody was in press? When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage. You jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT'd.
Back to throw, it's Bailey. He's moving out of the pocket. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch. Defense was right there, but they couldn't stop him from making the catch, and he's got it to the 30. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Hall. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Floats it out in space. It's a seam wide open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Titans are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up with a big sack. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. So we open the final period with a third down play. To throw, it's Bailey. He's got him. He will not get there. A stop on third down leaves him with a fourth down from the 18-yard line. Field goal is good. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Running back searching for a hole. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Daniels. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Rides the back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Hurricanes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Takes the handoff. It's Fletcher. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. They punt it away on 4th down. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
And that's good enough for 1st down.
Leaves it with the running back. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Titans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Knocked down quickly after the pick, but that offense says thank you very much, and they'll have it at the 43. The give to the back. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, down a throw. He's got it. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Give to the running back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Back to pass, it's Beck. Caught in the backfield, it's Lyle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Titans will call on their punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Knocked down behind the line for the 2nd straight play, bringing up a 3rd and lots of work to do. Makes the catch. It's Daniels. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the 1st down, and let's see if they go for it here. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about in film. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack.
And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
Not 1, but 2 sacks on the day, and possibly more to come. Still time left in this football game, and this is a beatdown. You know all passes are coming. This offensive line better do a better job.
And the Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Pulled and finds his man on the left. Still running at the 40. There he goes. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising. I gotta be honest.
Touchdown, Miami! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. South Carolina showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong, but the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the Big Ten standings as this one does, gentlemen.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Blasted as he lets it go. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Titans will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
The give and tick, 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 tick. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try the run. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Throws to the wideout. It's complete. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Lyle. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. And then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day,